like, after going to Japan and fighting Ken, and like comparing him to any other Sonic I fought, I just realized he outclasses everyone pretty hard. So yeah. And of course, Nairo's no slouch in the matchup. He has played a lot. I think he's played every single Sonic except like Wrath and Tournament. Maybe he hasn't played Como, I'm not sure. But yeah, he knows the matchup. Generally, this matchup, Zero Suit Sonic's considered heavily Zero Suit's favor. But spoilers, Ken kind of puts in the work versus Nairo. So yeah, I actually, I saw this match live, and I was just kind of astonished. Like, I was watching, and I was just like, whoa. Nairo's losing this. That's not what I expected. So yeah, we got this. Let me know, guys, if the volume is too loud or too quiet for the music. Go Smashville, send to stage, whatever. So, before I start, I guess, analyzing this, it's worth noting that the reason this matchup is supposed to be really good for Zero Suit is because of her grab, which is kind of ironic. And that's because, obviously her grab has a lot of range, and her grab can catch Sonic's landings really easily. So Sonic just does, like, land spin dash. If Zero Suit just throws out the grab hitbox anywhere here, and Sonic lands anywhere here, or even, like, spin dashes in, he gets grabbed. So, a lot of his movement room is actually limited, which is very rare. And, yeah, that's a huge deal, of course. I think there's anything else. And then, of course, combos, like, Sonic doesn't really keep Zero Suit in disadvantage state too well because flip kicks and whatnot. But it's really just that. Plus, even the neutral Bs might be annoying, and really Sonic can't get in exactly. Hey Unicorn, hey Wagner, hey JJ, hey Hellpow 12. Let's get right into this. So, start of the match. Nair up, back hit Nair up to it. Okay, that's good. Oh, that was a misgrab. I don't think he wanted to turn around there. Or we did, he expected Sonic to shield. Misses a grab again. So far, Nairo's only taking damage off missing grabs. Hey, Pico! Hey, Thorolina. Oh, and Nairo missed input. Okay, so far in this game, Nairo missed a couple grabs. I feel like one was missed input. I feel like Nairo just not... He misses the up there, too? I guess that. I feel like Nairo's not making the best play right now. I don't know. This actually looks like very... un-Nairo play. Lots of little mistakes. I mean, obviously SD stock one. And when you SD versus Sonic, or like you just go down stock versus Sonic, if you don't immediately get that stock, it's really hard to win. Because even if you're not playing a timeout Sonic, which Ken really isn't, he just dashes around a lot. Like you see Ken does a lot of dashing and very low spin dashing ironically. But because Sonic's so fast, it's hard to get kills on him. And it's very hard to like not let Sonic get free damage when basically when he's just playing his game. So yeah. And you kind of just see that right now where, like, Sonic's trying to do things and he really can't. I mean, not Sonic, Zero's trying to do things. Like, she's just so behind and she's not getting anywhere. And there's not much to say, like, what's Nairo gonna do for a kill? Down smash, as long as Sonic doesn't run into it, he's fine. And Sonic has, as far as I know, a pretty good, like, dash. Like, he can dash and stop pretty quickly. That's his stock. Yep. And just like that, that's a super quick, like, game one. Like, obviously, Nairo SD, so that's not helpful. And there isn't much to say because you can see, like, whenever Nairo chases Sonic, he just retreats. When the Sonic player has a kind of feeling that Nairo's gonna do something, he'll just go in with a shield or spin dash or whatever, get a little bit of damage, and retreat again. And, like, basically, Zero Suit can't really force the engagement on her terms anymore because she's behind. And, like, technically speaking, Sonic can, even if he's, like, same stock with you, even behind versus you, still do that. And it still works. It's still why Sonic's always effective, but it's also kind of the mental state it puts you when you're behind versus Sonic. Because you don't want to be behind versus a character that excels at hit and run. Like, if you're ahead versus Sonic, you know you have to wait for him to hit you, and, like, if the game goes to time, it's whatever. And it's kind of like the mental state of he's behind versus you. But it's really not until the stock difference happens. That's really bad. Also, I gotta go black screen for 1 second, guys. Sorry. Just screen capping something quickly. Okay, there we go. And there we go. What do you think about Guinness World Record featuring Smashing Zero? That's pretty cool for Zero. Like, props to Zero for getting in Guinness World Records. That's actually amazing. So yeah. Oh hey, Rage Blink. So game 1. It's also worth noting that Sonic really doesn't mind a stage. Like, obviously he'd probably prefer FD or Duck Hunt, but Sonic likes Town City because he gets a lot of kills off the top with Spin Dash, up air, up throw, up air. I guess that's it, but that's still, considering those like his main ways to get damage, that's really good. The stage is long, so in these platforms especially, he has so many places to run. It's like slightly shorter than FD, I believe. Both platforms balance out. It's just a good Sonic stage. Kind of surprised Nairo to pick Battlefield or Dreamland, but I guess he really wanted to kill off the top. Oh, see, he catches the landing with grab. Super key. Ooh, misses that grab. Just go blank. Okay, he got it, blank. You have to get used to that. Up throw. Yeah, looking at this game too, you see Nairo's grab. I don't know, Nairo's not. Nairo's not playing that good actually. This is that grab. I'm surprised he didn't dash forward or something. I guess he thought Sonic would shield. So far, Ken runs up and shields there. I think the reaction. And you see how Nairo does Nair, it misses. Nairo didn't turn the Nair around. Wait, what was that Nairo actually? So Nairo does jump Nair. I'm not sure if that was supposed to be a C-stick back air or turnaround Nair. But both those options would have been good. And that's why I feel like this is also misinput. So he gets punched pretty hard for this. And then Sonic just runs up, and a Japanese player just likes to run up and shield versus your landing. So throwing out a very punishable like attack is also not good when you're landing. We generally think of Paralyzer, but when you're up close versus it, it is punishable as you say. Catches landing, what? Really? I guess I was going for like a DM mix up? Yeah, Nairo's not really getting much damage off these grabs. Like, he's taking a lot more damage than he's given, just going for grabs in general. Back air forward tilt, yep. The fact that he did back air forward tilt means he might be getting conditioned not to grab. I think they caught a ledge jump. Yep, Nairo did ledge jump. But Ken kind of released it. I think he released it there just expecting to melee catch a regular getup. Well, not regular. Catch a 2-frame on the recovery. And when he realized he was too slow, he just went for it. And it kind of worked out. But it's scary for Sonic on the ledge, because he has a lot of kill options. Ooh, misses the landing option. And then Nairo mashes out. Nairo's actually the only player I know of that will consistently mash out of your grabs if you pummel. Like, when you grab Nairo, you just have to kind of throw him out immediately. Because if you pummel, you'll just be pretty much wasting your time. Wow. Nairo goes to B, just doesn't guess right. And now, look at this stock. Look how much damage Nairo has not done since... Actually, has he done any damage? So he dies here. Nairo lands, neutral B. I feel like by using the neutral B here, Nairo limits the movement options, but since Ken's over here already, like, he's wasting his invincibility. And then you see Ken just kind of dashes around. Nairo rolls and gets caught by Spin Dash. One thing I really think is worth noting is that, since Nairo can't catch Ken landing, and Ken shielding in playstyle, he's not getting grabs. And when he gets grabs, he's messing him up. But, as a result, he's kind of defaulting to, using neutral Bs to force Sonic to do something, which is just letting him get in position. You see it even there. He blocks neutral B and punishes by just dashing around and baiting something from Nairo when Nairo's, like, at frame disadvantage. And so he's getting damage off that, plus anti-airing, like, catching landings and punishing. Hey, Meta Knight. And yeah, Sonic really can, I mean, now Sonic lost the stock finally. But that's after getting over 100% on Nairo. If you look at the way he lost the stock, Ken kind of get overcommits there. That was good though, that was super good. Ken's off stage, and that was one thing I was mad about when I was fighting Ken, is he was off stage and air dodging off stage, but like, I wasn't really comfortable versus his recovery and his air dodges, because like, Sonic players don't really just air dodge off stage. And he can just use invincible B to get around me. So that was super, I guess, greedy by Nairo, it works out. But now he's at threat of dying from Actually, I guess forward smash, and that's really it. Maybe this... Nope, not quite. Next one will kill, though, I think. And you see right there. Anti-air is the back air. And specifically, and this is actually really broken, invincibility. Right here. Sonic Spin Dash invincibility. So when Nairo does the back air, he just can't hit Sonic. It's not even that like can't trade with Sonic, like it clanks out or anything. It just flat out, since it's an aerial, it's just gonna flat out lose to the Spin Dash every time. So yeah, and I like that stuff. Since most people are gonna air dodge the side B up air, side B back air, whatever. He does side B, jump, wait for the air dodge. And the back air covers it perfectly. And then since Nairo is covering the DIing to the left to avoid dying from up air, he positions himself to die from back air really easily. So yeah, that was just a really nice set from Ken. Like, what was I gonna say? Yeah, it's really hard to like get hit by Sonic Spin Dash when he has such good kill setups. Hey Jay, I just started streaming like 11 minutes ago. So game 2. Oh my god. The Ken up air frame traps though? So he catches the landing again. I feel like Ken just every time Nairo back airs just gets punished for it. Or punishes Nairo. Oh my god. Oh, Nairo jumped there. Caught Nairo in the jump squad frames. But obviously Zero Suit doesn't want to stay on the ground. Because, like, Sonic Ray isn't in range of Zero Suit's attacks ever. So there's no reason for him to stay on the ground. He can just jump. And I'm not going to say be safe, honestly. This doesn't look safe. I feel like maybe in this matchup, Nairo should be playing at least versus Ken very reactively. Which isn't the Nairo style at all. He gives a good grab. Ken just kind of lands in front of him. I think Nairo reacted to positioning. Like, he was expecting a down air, and the moment he saw it, he went for this. Doesn't kill, though. Down throw up air, up B. Because bullshit. Nice up air, back air. And that's a good punish to the Spin Dash. That's another thing in the matchup. If you can get Sonic for Spin Dash and like figure out his out of Spin Dash habits, you'll body him. But since Ken isn't really using too much Spin Dash, like you see, like he just doesn't go for it much. Because he gets punished a lot. You see there, he's getting punished. He almost gets punished there. And Nairo's playing a lot better this game. He's making harder reads. He's like actually getting his combos, but even when he's playing well, you see jump back air gets stuffed by Spin Dash again. And to Ken's credit, it's really hard to time what he's doing. First back air thing that's connected on the ground, and it kills. And that's because if you look at the DI, Ken was definitely trying to like hold back. Maybe, I don't know why he held back actually. He was in the air jumping with Spin Dash. Maybe he just wanted to like not commit to a Spin Dash much. That's probably what it was. Now, the thing is when Sonic's behind, like, he doesn't really suffer too much because he's still hit and run. He can still get a straight hit, get a kill off it, and then convert like next stock damage quickly because Spin Dash. And a lot of times, it's kind of a weird mental game versus Sonic where, so like, you're at the stock lead now. You don't want to give up a stock lead or a percent lead, so you gotta play super safe. And as a result, that gives the Sonic player room to basically be more aggressive and do things that are better versus safe spacing. Or I say, quote-unquote safe. Because it really just means that you're not going to be hit easier, but you're caught by like on-shield frame traps and just stage pressure frame traps more. And then you just go up the back air. I'm surprised that just hit him, but no, I was probably expecting like an up air or an air. I'm surprised back air killed or even came out in the first place. And just like this, now Ken's ahead. Because once again, invincibility. What do you do versus Sonic though? He just dashes underneath the attack. Even if Nairo threw out neutral air, the dash underneath would probably get past the neutral air, so he needs to like read the dash. If he goes for like a grab to read it, if he misses he gets punished because invincibility would go over. So it's almost like when fighting Sonic, your invincibility, at least as Zero Suit, doesn't matter. Yeah, Rage. Yeah, Blank. Nairo is really good at this game. That is sure. reason he's one of the best in the world. Yep. Only 2 damage off that jab. And that's another problem in the matchup. So, a lot of characters beat Sonic by just neutraling on the ground. But Zero Suit does not have a grounded neutral, that is for sure. So not having that grounded neutral is a huge weakness for her in the matchup. I got almost killed. Yeah, if this was... Most Japanese players don't DI the up Bs properly, but Ken is DIing them perfectly. This could be bad. Oh, nope, 50-50s. It's worth noting that since Ken was mid-stage in there, it's a 50-50 where he's landing, because he can land here, or anywhere in between. And because he has the cross-up option, if Nairo stands like here, he can just go over here and he's safe. If Nairo stands here, he can go for cross-up, footstool, whatever. So just by being mid-stage and landing, it's already a guaranteed 50-50 landing, as long as he doesn't mess up. And yeah. Neutral B. Now, Nairo could have confirmed this neutral B into something, but he wasn't ready for it. That is the first neutral B that's hit this entire set. And that's because Ken kind of got a little bit aggressive here. You see here, I think... Oh, the B reverse. Ken was trying to catch Nairo's landing here, where Ken is right now. But because Nairo did a B reverse neutral B, he was able to pivot backwards and land here. So Ken throws an attack at me to hit here, and instead he's just open here now, it's whiffing. So this is a really intricate whiff punish. Ah, oh, that sucks, Blink, yep. And that's it though. And you see that Nairo's going for some shield pressure, but Sonic, like, if Nairo wanted to, he could go for like a hard read and like dash forward grab to catch Sonic dashing back, but if he does that and he misses, that's game. So he can't risk that grab, or even a dash attack. Yeah, he can't risk a lot of things because of his percentage in Sonic's punish game. So as a result, that gives Ken basically a free opportunity to just go for dash back, unless Nairo wants to bet at all. Which he could, it is Nairo, but when he's down 2 games, like last game, he does not want bet at all. Even Nairo won't do that, unless he's super confident. Like, you could know Ken's gonna do it 80% of the time, and still question going for like a hard punish in the dash back, because of the other 20%. And so you see instead he went for a neutral layer on the shield pressure, and maybe it was like a soft punish of like, Ken like dash back and then just shielded or something, but since Ken just does dash back in the side B, Nairo gets hit. And then there, I think Nairo should went to the edge here, but he went for a very aggressive landing option. That was super aggressive. Now if Nairo did a nair, that probably would have hit, but there's no reason for him to expect Ken to get underneath him so quickly. Like, yeah, Nairo's mad, whatever. But yeah, that was a really good play by Ken to just run right underneath Nairo, go for a back throw, and that's it. Yeah, but most of the damage Ken got was off of the catching Nairo landing. After the initial couple games where Nairo missed some grabs and just got bodied for it. I'm not entirely sure what Nairo should have done here. Like I said, I think personally he should have played a lot more reactionary. So, like, wait for a spin dash, then pivot grab the spin dash. Like, wait till Ken jumps and then catch the jump. On the ground, just shield and like jump around. Don't let with aerials when he jumps. Just short hop, short hop, short hop. Shield, short hop, shield. Roll around a little bit. And basically not give Ken the opening he wants with Sonic. But I feel like Nairo gave him all the openings, and that was that. And then Ken just kind of played Sonic's game as a result. You know, he dashed around. I think the biggest thing, though, is Ken doesn't use spin dash much. Which sounds weird, but it works because people are ready for spin dash. Like, that's what people have built their anti-Sonic meta around. And not around his, like, neutral. So, when Sonic's just running around with, like, dashing in, dashing out, and using the dashes to position himself for spin dashes, specifically he's positioning himself so he can do, like, spin dash in your face using the invincibility frame to hit you, and then, like, otherwise dash underneath you and grab you and attack you that way. It's hard. Honestly, that's what I'm not sure what to deal with either. When I fight Ken, I have the same issue. Where I'm just like, Wait, he's not giving me free punishes when I spin dashes. What do?